30 teams in 30 days. Today we're talking about the Phoenix Suns with the headline saying Suns keep roster intact. I return to finals. Phoenix brought back DeAndre Ayton and kept the roster of a 64-win team intact. Will it pay off come 2022, 2023? I don't know, man. How much can it pay off when your owner is banned for being a fucking piece of shit?
Damn, Andrade, where the fuck did that come from?
I honestly don't know. I just did the intro, and something just came out.
Like, man, did something leak out, and did he call you Jap or something?
Oh my god!
No, shit, damn. It's all right, man.
Why, you agree with him?
I mean, he's a piece of shit. I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to piece of shits because I'm a piece of shit. I'm laughing too hard when it comes to this type of shit.
He is, guys.
Yeah.
But he definitely deserves way more than a 1-year suspension.
Oh yeah, facts.
You okay?
I'm laughing too hard, man. I'm fucking dying.
Shout out to PayPal. I think that's just PR marketing what they're doing, but if they stick to their guns, I don't think they should extend that. And let's get rid of shitty owners in all of professional sports.
They're covering their asses, man. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but hopefully they set an example, even if they're doing it the way they're doing it. But
well, of course, man. Like, look, man, you got to think about it like how they're thinking about it. PayPal. If if the Suns owner, man, Robert Sarver, he's doing this shit, man. PayPal's probably thinking, man, this is the one that came out in the light. What the fuck is out there in like the fucking darkness, like, you know, in the fucking.
You talking about him or other owners?
Other owners, man. Maybe there's other owners out there, man, that are like.
All I know is my boy Mark Cuban. He legit. He cool.
Yeah.
He cool. I ain't heard nothing negative. That one would be shocking to me.
Mark Cuban's cool. He's legit. Mickey Harrison, he's legit too. I think he's cool.
I think you're just being biased because I don't know shit about Mickey like
slightly.
That. He seems cool, but I
don't know. Slightly. But please, Mickey Harrison, buy the fucking Marlins, or Mark Cuban, buy the Marlins. Please.
Mark Cuban. I'll support that man.
Please buy the Marlins. Please buy the Marlins.
Not this guy. Sexist, racist crap. Yeah, Adam Silver. Enough of the little wrist slapping. But all right, I'm sorry, fans. I know we went on a little tangent about that. For real. But look, I'll tie it in with one thing. Actually, before we get into it, because we always talk about the key additions, subtractions, and last season summary. Key additions y'all did this season: Damian Lee, Josh Okogie. Key subtractions: JaVale McGee. I think that one's actually could be pretty underrated.
Yep.
Frank Kaminsky, the GOAT, and Aaron Holiday.
Frank the Tank.
And
Aaron Holiday, that could hurt.
Now, Powell goes on to say how they did struggle after. Remember, they reached the finals the year before, and then last season, which still this year technically, they were staggered by the Pelicans without Zion. They got destroyed by the Mavericks, a la Luka.
They got the Luka special,
and it just kind of showed that something's going on. And then what?
Go.
Another thing I might rant on. I won't rant on too long because everyone wants to say something. But we already talked about the owner. There's chaos there. Let's not forget that there were chaos with a certain player, DeAndre Ayton. They didn't want to give him his extension, and then even then, Ayton had to go and fucking do some shit, him and his agent, to get the Suns to like match it. You know what I mean? And like that's they paid up. They put their money where the mouth is. But at the end of the day, the way that everything played out, it leaves a little stench there. And things with the problem with stenches is that they can linger. And if they don't fully get removed, they just get worse and worse and worse. And I'm curious / intrigued and a little, I don't want to say worried, but a little cautious. Concerned. Of how, not concerned yet, so a little more cautious of how that might pop up as the season progresses. You know what I mean?
I got a solution for you. All right. When it comes to that, you know the saying, you fight fire with fire.
Oh God, okay. What are you gonna say?
We're gonna fight chaos with chaos, and I know someone with a pretty big mouth to clean up this mess when it comes to this.
Andrew Tate.
Sure, I guess. No. I'm not talking about that. Good guess, though.
He's got a pretty big mouth.
Yeah, he does, but that's not going to cut it for the Suns. I'm going to go with something that what worked during the NBA bubble and helped them launch to 8-0. Yes, man. You seen the picture right here. Hey, yo, man. They got to bring that girl, man. Homegirl over here, man, to help suck up the whole fucking Suns, to help their asses out, man, because they're definitely in a fucking funk.
I think Erwin continuously brings her up on the podcast in hopes that one day she comes across it and she gives him her presence in some way or another. Probably a kiss on the cheek will make this guy fucking
fucking break up then be like, yo, be like that. It's just so funny, man. I heard that fucking story about like, yo, this bitch sucks. This chick sucked up like the whole fucking Suns team, man. They were like, yo, we got that post nut clarity, man. They fucking decided to ball, man. You know. Hey, man. You know from yourself, man. Posting that clarity is a fucking real thing. You don't think that's it? Come on, man.
Lil Wayne said it best. It's like every time I come to my senses.
Yo, the Suns. Hey, man, they need to get that racist owner out of there. Get some fucking good post nut fucking clarity. And yo, I'm not saying that's gonna solve the whole Chris Paul problem in the postseason, but shit, you're gonna get a chance.
Speaking of Chris Paul, that's one of my concerns. The man is 37.
Spring chicken, bro.
He turns 38 in May, guys. Meaning chicken. He turns 38, 2 years away from 40, right as the postseason starts, or in the gist of it, in the peak of the postseason.
Bro, 40 is the new 20, bro.
This man didn't even say 30. This man went all the way to 20.
20?
And like, while Chris Paul's game and himself have been aging well, there's only so much you can age well with Father Time. And I don't think I'm a little concerned on how he's gonna come out this season, man.
Yep.
And especially with like after the disappointing crap from the Suns last season. Like, it's different as you're getting older, and like you just came out from a finals run.
Yeah.
You are so actually you're amped up. You're like, yeah, we can do it again next year. Yeah. And then I started getting likes recently on a tweet, because
on a Twitter.
I know, right?
What the fuck is a Twitter?
And like every once in a while, like when you leave a comment, you get some likes, fucking months, years after, over a comment that you don't even remember. And it turns out one that I left of like, it was like Chris Paul. It was a quote, him saying like, "Oh, I'm addicted to this," after he made it to the finals or whatever. And I commented something about like, "Well, I hope you enjoyed it, because you're not gonna be addicted to it for long," or some shit like that. You're not gonna be able to get it. And I don't know what happened, but a couple of days this week, like mad people started liking it again. I was like, did he say something, or are we just like about to get into the NBA season where people are agreeing, like, just, you know what I mean? So yeah, it goes to show that like, hey, I guess there's definitely a growing population where like, hey, CP3, bro, like, we love you. You a legend in the game.
Point guard.
You know, not point guard.
Damn.
Point demigod, maybe.
Okay.
Point guard, you know, reserve that for like the Magics, the Isaiahs, the Stephs, and then he's a notch below.
That man, disrespect.
And
Chris Paul,
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest. Let's be a god. I just told you.
Let's be honest, man.
God.
He didn't sign your autograph and you were like 8 or something, bro. That's what happened.
Yeah, and I'm a little worried with that. But then you got on the other side, Devin Booker. This man
is Luka's bitch
in a stable relationship with Kendall. At least I think. I don't know.
I think they broke up
and
or whatever. I don't know.
He's 26 or turning 26, so he's entering his prime, man. This guy is prime rib right now. Yeah, so when you don't got the distractions of like partying and all that bullshit, he's got his wifey. I don't know what they do, but whatever. He's got a stable relationship, if it's a good relationship. And it's like, okay, this man can just focus on his career and in his prime and on an organization that he's familiar with. I mean, he's been there his entire life.
Yeah.
I look forward to what Booker does this. If Booker doesn't improve, like, noticeably, I'll start being a little worried about Booker, because I've never put Booker at like superstar status, And I've been hesitant on whether he has superstar potential. This season will be the make or break for me personally on whether like I truly believe he has superstar potential. And I'm not like a lot of these people putting superstar like on everybody. Like no, superstar is like 5 players like LeBron, Kawhi, Curry, Luka. Yeah. And Luka's like on the brim of it. Like Luka, he really is. Jaw's on the brim of it. So I have hesitation. So there's a very small. Jokic is a superstar, but then we get into the conversation of like, well, the superstar have to be mainstream, popular too, and be like that. If you put Jokic on the street, man, I'm sorry, like some random guy or girl that's a casual or doesn't even pay attention to the NBA probably won't recognize him.
He's still a superstar.
But you put LeBron on the sidewalk, anybody, abuelita, that doesn't even fucking know what basketball is will maybe recognize LeBron now. I don't know. I went a little too far. I
don't know, man. Abuelita might say, "Oh, is that Michael Jordan?
Is that Cristiano?" But
Cristiano. It's like, damn, man, Cristiano.
I should have gone with Neymar.
Cristiano looks 80 years old, man. The fucking
yeah. What are your thoughts on the Sun?
Look, man. All jokes aside, when it comes to the Suns, look, everybody's talking about CP3 and Booker like they should, and Aiden because of like the whole thing that's going on. I'm not too concerned with DeAndre. Money's gonna solve a majority of things, and he's stuck there for 4 years. I think they're gonna work it out.
He's stuck there for 4 years.
Not a bad stuck, all right. Like when boy got paid.
I mean, it's the first year, man. If the first year is a bad year on just and then
look. The way I was gonna go with the Suns, if they want their aspirations to make it back to the finals to come through, it's gonna come through their young guns. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Bridges. I'm talking about Cam Johnson. I'm talking about Page, to name you a few guys. Those, and obviously with Ayton as well. Those guys need to take a step forward. All right, when it comes to their development, I think Ayton, great defensive presence when it comes to that. A lot of people sleep in the fact. The reason why they got past the Lakers a couple of years ago when they made it to the finals was on the phenomenal job that he did in the first round versus Anthony Davis when it comes to that. Bridges, that guy's a fucking, he can lock your ass down like fucking on defense when it comes to that.
Yeah, all defensive first team.
Facts. Bridges needs to take that next step offensively to be able to help out.
And I think he can, to be honest. I really do.
He can. He has that talent as well. And with Cam Johnson,
26, he's entering his prime right now.
Yeah. And with Cam Johnson, man, like the reason why the fuck are you bringing him up? He's a young guy, pretty good. Apparently, I saw like on Twitter, trade idea for the Miami Heat to trade Tyler Hero for Cam Johnson. Fuck out of here. That's not happening. All right, but young gun can ball a little bit. If those guys can all take a step forward, then I think they'll be able to help out that load for CP3 and crew to make it back to the finals. Do I think that's gonna happen? That's a different story.
The way you said it.
Do I think that's gonna happen? That's a different story. I don't think so, man. I think the Suns, their ceiling. I think they're gonna do better than last year, but I mean that's not saying much. If everything hits right for them,
I put their ceiling at Western Conference Finals.
Absolutely. Well, wow, finally we agree on something when it comes to that. Western Conference Finals, that's it, man. Like,
damn, you put the Clippers at champions.
Yes.
Put the Suns at Western Conference Finals.
Cause look, man, like the Clippers. Come on, man. Kawhi, Paul George, Booker, CP3. And the Clippers are...
All right, what about Booker and Ayton?
Who?
Whoa!
Look, man. And,
I have to agree.
And come on, man.
PG and Kawhi, like, that's different.
Okay, look, man. And the Clippers are fucking stacked, okay, when it comes to that. They got John Wall. They got Terrence Mann. They got... I wasn't even a player. They got Norman Powell. They got Robert Covington. They got Zubac. They got Nicholas Batum. They got... shit, man. They got Tyler...
You're about to say Tyler Hero?
No. When it comes to that, I was going to say Ty Lue, but that's disrespectful to Monty Williams. Monty Williams is actually a pretty good coach.
Yeah.
They're more stacked overall as a team.
But Ty Lue got a ring.
He does got a ring. arguably got one of the best rings in these past fucking 5-6 years, man. When they
that is true,
and
that's part of the reason why I am a little.
Overall, they're a better team than the
Suns.
Absolutely.
If this was like 2K, I would rather play with the Clippers than the Suns.
There you go.
Especially with John Wall on that beach.
I mean, don't get me wrong,
you look
man.
at the Suns trio and the Clippers trio. That would be actually. I would love to see them play in the postseason this upcoming season. I actually really hope that matchup happens.
I think that'll be a second round. Matchup.
That would go legit, like feisty too. Wall and CP3.
That'll be a second round.
Bro, they're gonna be in each other's faces, basically like kissing and shit.
That'll be a second round matchup. The Suns are gonna be the number 2 seed or the 3 seed.
Trying to think, PG and Booker, or Kawhi and Booker. No, PG and Booker, and then you can even put Kawhi on Ayton. Kawhi can play defense on anybody. He's like a LeBron. However, I'm a little concerned if he could still play it like that, bro. But
Kawhi's
we'll see. This season will tell.
Man, Kawhi's in a lockdown. Devin Booker, man, will be like, yo.
No, Ayton. Oh. Like if you put PG on, like I'm just trying to match up the trios, and then I would put PG on Booker,
man,
and then Kawhi can definitely defend.
What,
Ayton? Not like for a whole game and shit.
Bro,
but you put Kawhi can defend anybody.
What the fuck is Ayton gonna do, man? He's just defensive guy. Yeah, come on, man.
But maybe he's been working on his own offensive game.
What?
Shot creating, everything.
What, 3-pointer?
He's got to be. He knows he's got to be a creator, bro. He knows he's got to at this point start creating his own shots at least a couple times. He can't be a Gobert for the rest of his fucking career.
I don't know, man. Shit, Aiden's looking like Bam. No fucking threes.
It doesn't matter. They all got their money, man. Nothing's gonna keep him from sleeping at night. For real. Our opinions don't fucking matter.
That's what I'm saying, man. Bring back that girl. Anyways, guys, appreciate all the love and the hate. I hope Andrade put the image of this girl so you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.